Hello and welcome back to Vigda's Daughter's Mystical Musings. I am Vigda's daughter, but Erin is just fine too. Today I want to have a minor meltdown about the subject of meditation. The reason I'm going to have a minor meltdown is quite simply because most people do not understand meditation. But worse than that, they misrepresent meditation to new people who are just starting out and have no idea what meditation is. The reason why I end up going on many rants over the years about meditation is because people seem to have this idea that meditation is clearing your mind. No. There is a type of meditation that's all about clearing your mind. In Japanese Bushido, it is called mushin, or no mind. And that is absolutely a thing. That is indeed a type of meditation. It is not the only type of meditation, and it's most certainly not a beginner's meditation. When you meditate for a goal, not simply to say, woo, I'm so spiritual, I meditate. No. Your meditation needs to serve a goal. So before you meditate, you need to decide what that goal is. Personal growth, sure, that's fine. Energy work, yeah, that's absolutely okay too. Memory retention, that is also a meditation that you can do. There's most meditations will fall under the banner of mindfulness. Mindfulness is where you are engaging your mind in an activity, and that can be a guided meditation to Damo's cave, and you're more than welcome to Google any of these terms. But there's also mindfulness in the Taoist meditation called the Secret Smile. Excuse me a moment. And the Secret Smile is essentially hitting your favorite meditative posture, going inside yourself and smiling at your internal organs, thanking each one for its contribution to your life. That is the meditation in a nutshell. If you're doing it right, you're probably looking at 20 to 40 minutes. If you don't have an understanding of human anatomy, that's okay. Grab yourself an anatomy book and then just go with your intuition of what needs attention. And you will find that you make your way to whatever it is. There's also a quick and dirty version of the Secret Smile that my Shidoshi taught my dojo, which is definitely 18 plus rated. So kids, if you're listening in on this, this is the part where you either turn off the video or you sit with mom and dad and you get them to explain the birds and the bees. Okay? Okay. So we're on to the down and dirty version of the Secret Smile. And the Secret Smile is very simple in that you are going to think of a time when you were so happy. And by happy, I mean in the childish sense. Just life is a wonder. Life is beautiful. You were happy. Find a memory that represents that to you. And you're going to bring it into your mouth and work your tongue. Work up some saliva. Because what you're going to do is you're going to shove that memory into all that saliva, and then you're going to swallow it down. And as you swallow down, you feel that memory filling you, becoming part of you, becoming part of every aspect of you. And once that's achieved, you go on to the next step. You find a memory of a time when you were most proud of an accomplishment. This could be your graduation. This could be the moment of your child's birth. It can be anything, absolutely anything, as long as it's a moment where you were just on top of the world because you accomplished something. So again, you're going to work up some saliva, shove that memory into the saliva, and swallow it down until it fills every aspect of your being. Okay, we're almost there. Third and final step. You are going to think back to the most intense orgasm you've ever had. And if you're not smiling by now, well, it hasn't worked. Hopefully you are smiling, and we're going to go through the steps. You're going to be grinning from ear to ear over the stupidity of thinking about something that is such a social taboo. And you're going to work up a saliva, and you're going to shove that memory into the saliva, and you're going to swallow it down, and you are going to smile. And make all three memories part of you. Remember that you are the reason those memories exist. And smile. Okay, and there's the adult version of things. You can also do all kinds of moving meditations. Well, many people have heard the term of moving meditation. They have no idea what that actually means. And a moving meditation is exactly what it sounds like. You are meditating while moving. Tai Chi is a moving meditation. Yoga is a moving meditation. But you're not limited in any sense as far as how to meditate, because you can meditate any which way works for you. So if doing ballroom dancing is meditative for you, go for it. Absolutely 100%. Now, what do you want to accomplish with that moving meditation? In most cases, it's going to come down to mindfulness again. But you can also do other things. One moving meditation I do for myself is grounding moving meditation. So instead of having one spike, as I explained in the grounding video, I have two, one coming out of the sole of each foot. So my moving meditation is moving one foot in front of the other. And as a foot comes up, the spike comes up. As the foot goes down, the spike sinks into the earth. And then you move the next foot and repeat the process. And that is all there is to it. The whole point of that is to get used to grounding when I can't actually be still. There's all kinds of healing aspects to meditation, from cognitive awareness to, excuse me, to even possibly finding a problem that you can take to the doctor and say, this doesn't feel right. Can I get some tests, please? And so please don't be afraid of meditation. Meditation can be very useful in a lot of ways, but it can also, it can actually build your self-confidence, in that as you continue to meditate, as you get comfortable with meditating, as you figure out how to use your meditative practice to accomplish whatever it is you've set out to do, you will gain confidence in yourself. A big confidence buster is listening to the idiots who tell you, clear your mind. No, don't clear your mind. Please don't clear your mind. The human mind stream of consciousness contains an average of 10 trains of thought at any given time. You're not going to clear your mind when you're starting out. It's not going to happen. And anyone who gives you shit for that, tell them to piss off. Tell them Vigdis' daughter says piss off. And if they want want to have a beef with me, that is fine. Here's my YouTube channel. I will very cheerfully discuss anything and everything that people want to bring up. I like chew toys. If you don't know what that means, it's okay. Hang out with me long enough, you'll know what it means. So back to the whole empty mind nonsense. It's nonsense in the sense that beginners aren't going to have the skills to be able to empty their mind. And when they don't have the skills to do it, they will get very, very frustrated at their lack of success. And that frustration turns into resentment, and resentment results in not practicing your meditation. So, if you're just starting out, don't try to empty your mind. Try to find something to focus your mind on. That will be a lot better for you than anything else. I promise. Okay. If you want to try emptying your mind, and please remember that this is not a requirement for a successful meditative practice. This is an intermediate level skill. Intermediate, trending, advanced. Because quite honestly, I haven't succeeded at it yet either. And I've been at this for 20 years. What you're going to do is you're going to close your eyes, hit your favorite meditative posture, and you're going to count 1. The goal is to count up to 10 without any thoughts intruding as you go. Now there are a few rules. You may count the number only once. You're not going to go 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. No. You get to say it once. And as you're doing your meditation, you are doing slow, even breathing. If you repeat your number, you go back to number 1 and start over again. If any other thought intrudes in your brain, you go back to number 1 and you start over again. If you get ecstatic or giddy or have any emotional response, you start at number 1. To date, my best record is 6. So, take that for what it's worth. So, if you want to do a meditative practice, by all means, give it a shot, see if it works for you. It doesn't necessarily work for everyone, or it could just be the type of meditation that you're attempting isn't right for you. That's all okay too. When I started out with meditation, I started out with Mantak Chia's books, and they are all Taoist meditation. It's all energy work. Yeah, some of it's very sensual energy work. If you want to look up Mantak Chia, I will put the spelling of his name in the comments, or in the subject, I should say. And you're more than welcome to take a look. The man is a prolific writer, so there's probably a book out there that will appeal to you. Failing that, maybe get involved in yoga or Tai Chi. And tell your instructor you're interested in the meditative qualities of the practice. You can go. There are meditation centers, and most of them tend to be of a Hindu or Buddhist slant. But look around, see what's available. Maybe there's classes in your area. I know it's very limited in what we can do with COVID-19, but in the meantime, there's all kinds of videos. There's all kinds of books, and you can just have fun with it. You can totally have fun with it. Meditation should be something you look forward to, not a chore to be endured. So, give it a shot. Play with it. See what happens. Before I go, there is one rule that you must adhere to, just for the sake of your own well-being, and that is smile. Always, always smile. Even if you're not doing the secret smile meditation, you want to have a smile on your face. And there's a very simple science behind this. When you smile, you release endorphins. Endorphins are going to act on your brain and make everything much more positive. If you're frowning, you're not going to have those endorphins, and something that often happens with meditation is it intensifies your emotional state. So if you are in a very negative emotional state, expect that to get much, much worse. That's why you smile. You want to be in the best possible emotional state. And don't worry if you are not in a good headspace when you meditate, because you can put that smile on your face. You can release those endorphins, and you will be able to work through whatever's going on. That is part of the beauty of meditation. If you find yourself stuck, if you find that you dwell on something, that can be problematic, but it's also an opportunity to address things. So if you find yourself dwelling on something, think of it like a big heavy rope. Start putting hand over hand and pull it towards you until you get to the other end of that rope and you figure out where this is coming from. If that sounds familiar and very similar to cognitive biofeedback, it's because it is. A lot of our current psychology and psychological understanding has been around a very, very long time under other names and other practices. So try it. Dive into meditation. Find something that you like. But first, decide what your goal is. Your goal will tell you what kind of meditation will best suit your needs. And as always, if you have questions, feel free to mention it in the comments, and I'll do my best to answer them. Have a wonderful evening, everyone. I'll see you later.